parents packed me
You got Capri Sun.
a really nice lunch.
Do you have a fruit roll-ups in there?
Oh,
Oh,
I grabbed the wrong one. They're my brother's.
The place is called Salesforce Tower. The other way goes.
oh, that thing's sick. Yeah. Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. We are currently in a city very far. We're doing something very special today. We're very far away from home in Orange County. We're currently in San Francisco, California, and you can see behind me a very special car. I did a really cool video shoot last weekend on a Gintani twin turbo E92 M3, and it kind of sparked my interest to go find a couple more cars to film. So we made our way all the way up to San Francisco, about a 7-hour drive to come film this car. We're gonna get some Starbucks, get the day started, and then we're gonna shoot this car because this thing has a lot of really cool mods, and I want to share everything with you guys, including the owner as well. So coffee first though. It is really early right now. So sick. Yum. I'll have you turn that way a little bit. Yeah, straight. So it's really cool because I've been wanting to do this photo shoot a long time. The owner, Wendell, really cool guy. He's been, I think, an Instagram friend of mine for a couple years now, and I want to show you his car, of course. So I want to introduce you to the owner himself. Really cool guy. Gonna go over the whole car and show you every mod. So what, after all these years going back and forth on Instagram, finally here, Wendell himself, aka DJ Dub, correct? I'm a huge M3 fan, as most people know, and I want to get to know other M3 owners. So I want to know, what was the reason behind this whole build? Because you've done a lot to this car. Yeah. What kind of like inspired you to do the whole build, like overall?
Well, the M3 was always a dream car of mine since I was a kid, and when I was able to finally afford one, I had a specific goal with this car, which was to build it for three things, kind of like a triple threat. I wanted to make it a track car that I can enjoy on, the lovely tracks we have here in California that we're blessed to have. A show car, of course, because that's my roots. I do car shows and stuff. It's just like the ultimate street car that I can, take to meets and enjoy, and in the cuts around here.
Do you feel like you met your goal with all three of those?
Recently, yeah. I would say late last year I have.
It seems like it with all the Instagram posts you make every couple months. I'm like, he did another thing, man, another thing, and it's crazy to see it in person because I have to say this is a beautiful build.
Thank you.
Can you tell us more about just starting with what suspension do you run right now? Because this car is really low.
Yeah, I'm running Olin's road and track coilovers, it's a street and track car, and I felt like it it was a no-brainer to go with that suspension. They're very comfortable and they drop at a good ride height.
Is it hard to drive at this height?
It is, yeah. I don't know if you heard me, I kind of scraped coming in.
Yeah, we heard you go over that speed bumper like,
Yeah,
oh
I
man.
underestimated that. So I guess we can start with the seats. I have the Profi XL Reparos, and then I have the centers custom upholstered in fox red leather to match the rest of the car.
That looks really, really clean. That's a really nice setup. And then how about the cage?
The cage is Studio RSR. And I chose to keep the back seats in because of the fox red leather, man. I just couldn't take it out. It looks so good complete like that. And a little detail here, I had it custom upholstered here as well, so it looks seamless. Where the cage is at, and the floor mats as well are custom piped and cut.
Oh yeah, they fit perfectly around it.
Yeah, those little details like that. It's either do it right or don't do it at all.
Sure.
The pedals are pedal house, so I did just the regular silver pedals, but I wanted the floor plate because my heels tend to dig into the mat pretty much, but I didn't want to stand out too much, so I chose to go with the black one. So the brakes are interesting. They're kind of like a Frankenstein build. The rears are off of a Porsche Cayenne. The kit was assembled by AK Motorsport, who is located in Poland. He made custom brackets to be able to fit those calipers on there. It's a factory rotor size, but a bigger caliper. These are actually 8-piston OEM Lamborghini Gallardo or Audi R8 calipers. That's the same thing you'll find on those cars. Huge ass calipers.
Yeah, those are really big.
They stop well and they look good. The biggest thing is I wanted to be able to run 18 still for the track.
Sure.
So that's why I didn't go with the Brembo 380 kit. I was worried that I won't be able to run any kind of 18 with that.
Yeah, because like you were saying earlier off camera, that this isn't your only set of wheels.
No, I actually have 5 sets of wheels on this car.
Oh my gosh. Well, at least you have options to choose from.
Yeah, it's like shoes. The headlights are made by Bay Optics. All the internals are Bavgroup designs, which a lot of other companies use. But they are a RGBW Angel Eye ring, which is, I can change to any color I want via Bluetooth app. It was important to me to keep the motorsport theme, and I love yellow, just like how the BMW motorsport cars have.
GT4 front lip, and then these canards.
Canards are GT4 as well. That's from PS Designs in the UK. Do run a GT4 weekend.
So you have the actual spot you can put it, right?
Yeah, for the street, I just put the plug in, I take it off.
Okay.
It takes me about 10-15 minutes to take it off. Exhaust, I'm running the Kropovich rear section. It's the titanium with the CF tips. X pipe is RPI. Diffuser is a Veris lower diffuser. The diffuser is made for E92, so it required a little bit of modification to fit for the E90. Basically, I just had to cut around here. Performance Technic up here was able to mount it for me and did a good job. These are BBS RS 744, 745, aka style 42s.
Just a couple of numbers?
Yeah, a few numbers out there. So I think these specific ones you can find on like E38s, E39s. So it's an 18-inch face that's stepped up to a 19. Fronts are 19 by 9.5, and the rears are 19 by 11. They're like a brushed clear finish with polished lips. I had to stretch and go one size lower, but I mean, I think it still looks good.
You know, you want to see this Parker E2 Gibbs?
I'm walking out.
Dang.
You don't see these too much. They're the twin screw opposed to the centrifugal superchargers. So it has that really loud whiny sound.
Yeah, we could hear the whining from a mile away. What made you go with this kit?
I was a big advocate of keeping this car NA, and to me this kind of keeps the same feel from all the other kits that I tried. So it keeps the linear power band, and it increases the low end torque, which is the downfall of this motor. It's not the fastest kit out there, but that wasn't my concern. I just wanted it to be a little more power, look stock still. The airbox, that's a eVenturi CF cover, IND and Future Classic hooked me up with. I have everything on here except for headers. I'm still debating if I want to do that. Power is where I like it to be right now. Ford Motorsport RS style door pulls. Steering wheel is the OEM electronic steering wheel V2. So it has the shift lights and all the telemetry stuff. And then I did the CAE shifter from Ford Motorsport as well, and that's a limited edition type of colorway that they have. But at the track especially, it's right there, so I get the nice fast quick shift. That's made by Future Classic. He makes those little stickers for everybody. Everybody's rocking them. It's a nice little touch, and yeah, it's right above my little Super Street feature sticker.
That's cool. I love that.
These are the tracks that I've actually taken this car to, and they're in order that I've done it. So they're all California tracks. They have Thunder Hill, Auto Club, Laguna, Thunderhill East, Sonoma Raceway, and this is the Thunderhill 5 Mile. I've changed every bushing on this car, the suspension to poly or solid aluminum. All the rear arms are adjustable now, and I'm gonna do the same for the front. So that's what's left of the suspension, is change all the front arms to...
So there's not much left to do.
No, yeah. It took me about 6 years to get it where it's at right now.
Well, thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah,
I really do
sure,
appreciate
yeah.
it, man. Yeah, finally, bro, after all these years.
Yeah. Construction and stuff.
Makes me miss my E90, bro, so much.
Man.
I'm excited to build my E90 too.
Super happy you got one, man.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Me too. It's the struggle of a low car.
Barely managed.
What? Those pops and bangs. Dang. Bro. Like, you can feel it in your chest. What tune is that?
Arcade tunes.
Arcade tunes?
Yeah.
Dang, arcade tunes. Props.
The king of flames and pops.
Wow. That, like, when it pops, your chest like bumps, man. Dang. God damn.
Oh my god.
We're gonna drive into there.
Okay.
And then see if we get the seat in the back. Or probably not, but it's nice and open. Hard to push with the elbow.
Gotcha, okay.
See that?
That pole in the tunnel, oh my
You
god.
want to see a flame?
Was it a big flame? Yeah. Dude, it was crazy. When in the car, you can feel it in your chest.
Oh,
like, it's so loud in the car.
The one when we got off the freeway and you downshifted, like, scared me. I like felt it in my like chest.
Dude, in the car, your whole chest and body shakes.
Well, no, and then what was it? The one on the bridge where you were filming and I was trying to catch up, and then it was like a really loud one. And as soon as I looked over to make sure there wasn't a car to change lanes, it like happened.
Currently having Gibbs and Parker try out the drone. This is Parker's first time flying the drone.
Go left or right with the left one, it turns it.
So for me, this is really cool because this is like what we get to do for a living. We make videos, we do social media. I have my social media agency, which is, I can't even begin to say how thankful I am for all my customers and amazing clients I have. I'm blown away. This is fun, man. And this is a crazy lifestyle that I get to live, and there's not a day that goes by where I'm not thankful for what I get to do as a living. Crazy.
We rolled by him. He's like, "Damn, what do you say? He's got a roll cage."
He's like crazy.
So I just took one of the best pictures I've ever taken my entire life, hands down. Insert it here. By far best picture, personally, I've ever taken.